I'm your host, Annie Bowles, and this is News du Jour. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the News du Jour, a calmer space to consume the news. I wanted to let you guys know that next Monday we will not have an episode as I do take Christmas off to be with my family. So that Sunday I will not be writing an episode for the next day. So what you guys can expect is there will not be an episode next Monday. To start us off, we have two mini stories to touch on, and then we will jump into the rest of the news for the day. And the first mini story is Argentina won the World Cup, so congratulations. The second mini story is just to let you guys know there are 140,000 people without power in New England and upstate New York right now due to that snowstorm that we had discussed. It got really bad, so definitely, if you have anyone who's up in that area to check in with, make sure that they're okay, and let's hope they can get the power restored soon. And for our first longer story today, Trump trading cards.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington, with an important announcement to make. I'm doing my first official Donald J. Trump NFT collection right here and right now. They're called Trump Digital Trading Cards. These cards feature some of the really incredible artwork pertaining to my life and my career. It's been very exciting. You can collect your Trump digital cards just like a baseball card or other collectibles. Here's one of the best parts. Each card comes with an automatic chance to win amazing prizes like dinner with me. I don't know if that's an amazing prize, but it's what we have. Or golf with you and a group of your friends at one of my beautiful golf courses, and they are beautiful. I'm also doing Zoom calls, a one-on-one meeting, autographing memorabilia, and so much more. We're doing a lot. My official Trump digital trading cards are $99, which doesn't sound like very much for what you're getting. Buy one and you will join a very exclusive community. It's my community, and I think it's something you're going to like, and you're going to like it a lot. They also make perfect gifts. So you can buy them with your credit card or crypto. All you need is an email address. Go to collecttrumpcards.com and buy your Trump digital trading cards right now before they are all gone, and they will be gone.
He wasn't lying. They're gone. So Trump announced last week that he would be selling trading cards as NFTs with his image on them. But not like a presidential portrait or a campaign image or anything like that. It was him dressed up as literal superheroes. As you guys know, I say this a lot on here, but I can't make this shit up. There's one with him ripping off a suit to display like a superhero costume underneath. They show Trump's head on like a hulking, muscular superhero, complete with a flowing cape and an American flag belt buckle. Other cards show him as a cowboy or a race car driver or an astronaut. Whether you like the guy or not, you have to admit this is pretty ridiculous and comical, and just definitely something no other presidential campaign has ever done before. And one might think, who would pay $100 for such a thing? But it turns out a lot of people would, because the cards sold out in mere hours, and Trump got $4.5 million out of the deal. Can you believe it? Trump himself described the cards, as you guys heard, as, quote, pertaining to my life and career, end quote. So I'm just wondering when he had time to take that trip to the moon that was depicted on one of the cards, or when he may have spent time as a cowboy, but I digress. Everyone who bought a card, as you heard, also got entered into a contest to potentially win a dinner or a Zoom call with the former president as well. So that may have been more of a motivator. I have no idea. But what's crazy too is that a lot of people who bought them then turned around and resold them on an NFT platform called OpenSea for about $1,200. So the whole thing is just, it's getting weirder and weirder over in the Trump camp day by day, and who knows where it's headed next. I'm at a loss for words. So next up, Brittany Griner has made 2 announcements. So now that she's back and settling into her life again, Brittany Griner has made 2 pretty big announcements. The first is that she will be playing basketball again. She plans to play again for the WNBA, of course, Phoenix Mercury team this season. That's a quick turnaround, but good for her. She's getting right back on the horse. She also said that she is committed to fighting to bring Paul Whelan and other Americans trapped abroad home. I'm excited to see if she carries through with this work and if we are able to bring Paul home soon as well. We can only hope. And next up for today, this is a crazy story, you guys, but a hotel aquarium in Germany burst, spilling out 1,500 fish. Okay, so a Radisson in downtown Berlin had a 264,000 gallon fish tank that sat 50 feet high, and inside it, they had tons of exotic fish. The tank was a type of tank called an aquadom that was installed in 2003. It claimed to be the largest tank of its kind. That is until it exploded. At around 5:45 in the morning, the tank simply burst. No foul play is expected. They think it was a technical issue with the tank, but it dropped those hundreds of thousands of gallons of water and 1,500 fish down into the hotel lobby along with all of the glass. They said that the force was equivalent to about 100 tons, and local seismographs even picked it up. Guests of the hotel actually thought that the blast was an earthquake. Although the lobby was destroyed and almost all of the fish tragically froze to death out on the street, it was very lucky that this happened so early in the morning when the lobby was otherwise empty, or there could have been a human death toll to add to that list. And lastly for today, Musk is silencing journalists after claiming to promote free speech. So Elon Musk has now suspended the accounts of about half a dozen journalists who he claims violated the platform's rules. But he did not specify which rules they had broken or give any type of a warning. Twitter is the most prominent platform for news personalities and journalists to get stories out and, updates to those stories quickly in a concise manner. And if they continue to suspend journalists, the journalists will have to find other methods of getting updates out to their audiences, further driving away Twitter views, clicks, interactions, and therefore ad sales. Some of the journalists suspended wrote for prominent publications such as the New York Times, Washington Post, CNN, Mashable, and more. For someone who claims to promote free speech and condemn censorship, this definitely seems like censorship, especially when Musk did not provide any reasoning behind the suspensions. But this only stands to hurt the platform's reputation and viewership, as these prominent figures will now have to flock to other platforms with all of their followers. And that is the news du jour. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on whatever podcast platform you use to listen. A rate and review or shout out on social media would mean the world to us and help us be able to keep creating the news du jour. But the best way to support all of our work is to become a patron at www.patreon.com/sugarfreemedia. You can also follow us on social media under sugarfreemedia.co on Instagram and just sugarfreemedia, all one word, on TikTok. We appreciate you listening and look forward to telling you about the news again next time on News du Jour.
Broadcasting from Oklahoma.